Hi everybody, I want to talk about coloring your coloring book with markers. If your book does not have paper in it that's made for markers and how you still can do it, especially if you had a coloring book that has the black pages on the back. So what I did was put paper in between it, and I put two pieces of paper in between it because through this paper, a little got on this paper, and that would have gotten on this page. So these two pieces of paper right here, they are protecting the page in the back. So I like the color payoff of the markers. So, they're non-streaky. You don't have to do blending afterwards with a blending block or like this. Like I use this blending block on my pencil afterwards sometimes to make sure I smooth out anything that didn't get smoothed out. But the markers, you don't have to worry about that. So I'm going to color my next page with the marker. And this could become a piece of artwork too. So I'm going to put this under here, and then I'm going to start on this page next. So my Cali Art, my Cali Art markers are right here next to me. Okay, just moving a few things around. I'm going to zip this and get me a marker out so I can start. I think I'll start with the grapes. I can just hit this whole thing up right here, especially in the middle. This chisel side also, you can turn it to the side if you want to like do detail work or like around the edges so that you won't hit up the other things like leaves or something. You don't want to make a mistake and do those. So I just flip this over. It has a pointed side, but I'm just going to take it around all of the edges right here, which is what you see me doing. And then I flip it back around and I can just color the grapes. Y'all see this color payoff? This is crazy. Instant gratification with the color payoff. And this makes you color faster, get finished quicker with what you're doing. Because I don't see that, nothing wrong with using the markers, especially if you have this type of book. And if you don't care about the page on the opposite side of what you have in coloring books that don't have the black side, you can just go ahead and use your markers. I try to care about every page now because I like coloring. I went outside the line right there a little bit, but that's okay. It'll get taken care of. Okay. How y'all like those quick grapes I just put together right here with good color payoff? No, just going back and like really, I'm just touching up edges that I didn't get, but no going back like really doing the pencil a whole lot in the middle. So as you can see, this time I'm just gonna go ahead and color the whole entire middle, and I'll worry about the edges later on and not up front. So you can get all your color down on your grapes. Just flipping this around. And you know, you can get finished with a book real quick if you use markers. I mean, you'll just get finished really, really quick. Yeah, is this recording? Yeah, it's recording. Whew, y'all just don't know. Well, maybe you do know, the people that do YouTube videos, but the people just watching, this is my third video. And in a way, I'm sort of glad that, you know, the other two videos were a fail that I was trying to do, because I got to look at them and be like, do I really want to post that? Nah, I don't really want to post that. So I think this one is better. Sorry, there's a truck outside passing by my house, if you hear it. Okay, I'm just doing these edge pieces. And if you miss a spot, you can just go back. Nothing wrong with going back. All right, quick grape coloring I just did right here. Marvelous. All right, so as you can see, I got my grapes colored up really quick. Didn't have to do a lot of blending pencil techniques to get your color on. And even with me doing a second coat like this to intensify it, it's okay. And I'm going to leave some of them light. And I'm going to do this side over here. Put a little more color on some of them. And we're going to look at the paper on the back. I mean, because we were using paper that I already used. But that paper wasn't wet anymore, so it don't matter. It wasn't wet anymore. All right, so while that's drying, let's get something and do some leaves. Now, what I like to do is choose a lighter color to do things, because the color on these, it might look like it's going to be, because it doesn't say, these Cali Art markers do not have names, they have numbers. So like this green is a little bit darker than this green. So I'm going to start out with this green first, the lighter one first, and then do that one, because I ain't got no time for no foolishness, okay? So this is the pointy end, but because this has points, see how green that is? And the top looks super light, super light. So this was a great choice to go with this one first. This side, the pointy side, is good for doing line work. And the other side is good for if you want to just color a big chunk of something. Like what I want to do is just color this, you know, not just be sitting here like, do. I'm going to go ahead and color all of this in between here like this. This would be great for this. And going around the grape. If you don't want the big chisel to hit up. So you see what I meant by if the purple went outside, it doesn't matter, because I'm going to put some other color on there. Okay, so I'm going to turn this over to the bigger side. You know, at first I was going to send these markers back, but I'm glad I didn't. I thought I was going to want the brush tip. The brush tip, of course, it's going to brush like a brush, okay? But I just went on ahead and kept them, because I was like, I need to send these back, because I wanted the brush tip. So I'm just going to color all of this, because this doesn't have anything to do with the grapes. And don't worry about the green getting on this tree trunk right here. I'm going to put the brown on there. Like I try to be mindful when I got right here that, hey, don't go up on the tree trunk. Everybody make mistakes. Everybody do their art the way that they want to do it. I don't want nobody bumping down in the comments saying, well, you should have just did this. Shut up. Okay? I ain't got time for you. This is my coloring book. I do what I want to do. So this is marker day. Marker day. Doing marker coloring. This is gorgeous. If I do this, it does help me be mindful not to go past the line of the leaf to keep me from, you know, putting the color in where I don't need it in. I'm just going to put this over here to that leaf. Okay. So, yeah. I like this marker. Look. When coloring my pages. Because I'm a paint lady. I like painting. This is like, marker is like painting. Because you get color paid off. Like, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Like, yes. All right, so this up here, same thing. I'm just going to flip this around to the pointy side and hit up these edges of this. How many minutes we are in? 12 minutes. All right, didn't go past 30 minutes or nothing like that. And look how much I'm getting colored by using the marker. And normally, you can go really fast, especially if you're not talking. Because I'm doing this YouTube video, you have to talk. Or people would be like, hey, just a silent, unless you put your title as a silent video. Okay, so I'm going to do this one. All right, so now I'm going to do the stems. And here's a little bit up here. And something up there. Okay, now I have one down here at the bottom. I'm going to do this one. Okay, cool, cool. Now, all of these little leaves are part of the grapevine, okay? So these people, I said these people, there are no people in this picture, but they own a grapevine, not own a grapevine, they own a, whatever you call it. I know the name, but brain freeze right now, can't come up with what they call this. But they have this vineyard. They might make wine or something. I'm just going to say they make wine. These people make wine in their vineyard. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do this. Oh, I'm finishing up this. I mean, if I would have used a pencil, I would have been forever doing it. It would have, I wouldn't say like forever, ever, but it would have been like more like it was taking forever, you know? Like you just be like, oh, I want to do this part right here, but I need to woo, 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 and woo, woo, woo to get to woo, 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 to get to this part, to make this part look like this. And you can use a marker and be finished quicker. So your woo 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 is not like taking you all freaking day to finish with a coloring book project. And this will make me do my coloring books more if my color payoff looks good and it's exciting because I have a gang of colors to use to do it with. I'm not limited to just a few colors to do it with. So it's make doing this coloring book really great. And I like it. And there's a little stem right there. Okay, so look at that, y'all. Marker, 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 marker. Yes, marker life. Who want that marker life? Who want that marker life? I do. I mean, the ease of it is good, you know. You just have to know how to tilt your marker this way, that way. Like for the chisel tip, is this called chisel? It's called broad. Some markers call it chisel tip, but long as you just like tilt your marker a certain way, you can just go ahead and do it. I'm gonna go ahead and do all of this. Let me go around these grapes right here. So I'm gonna hit up this whole entire section right here. I have already come up with that this is gonna be leaves, all leaves. So and here's a leaf down there. And yeah. So what I'm gonna do, boop, 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 boop. Oh, okay. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and finish this up later. Well, off camera, but I just wanted you guys to see the color payoff of the marker. And so there's another layer of color on this page. I'm gonna do something on this page, y'all. When I finish markering it up. So let's see if it went to the next page. No, it did not. Let's see, did it go to the next paper? A little bit, but 2 pieces will do it for you guys. If your pages are black on the other side, you don't have to worry about artwork from the other side, and you can just go ahead and use the markers on your coloring books for a great color payoff. It looks marvelous. And you see, once the color dries down, you still can see the black line drawing of your artwork, and it looks beautiful. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off camera, and I'll be back in another video, or maybe this will be a 2-part, but maybe, because sometimes my movie maker on my iMovie just doesn't cooperate with me to do a part 2 and combine them. But if I can combine them, this will be combined. If it doesn't combine them, it's going to be a whole separate video. So talk to you guys in the next video. Okay, so I finished the page. It's still drying a little bit up here at the top right there because I can see that it's a little darker than the rest of it. Okay, so I could say that I only had a little problem with the clouds, but they're okay. It's good. All right, so this is my second page I did with the marker. So this was the first page I did with the marker in this book, and this was the second page I did with the marker in this book. I'm trying to make up my mind if I want this to be an all marker book. Not sure yet. And then the other book could be an all pencil book. And this how much marker transfer got onto this page, and there's none on this page. The second page is still holding up for me not to keep changing papers right now, because I don't want to keep changing papers just for the sake of doing this. So I can just take these papers, put them to the next page. Okay, so that's it, you guys, for this video. I'm over here still skill building, trying to learn how to do the magic ring with crocheting. So that's why that's on the desk. Yeah. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching my videos, because I love coloring and doing artsy things. And toodles. Bye.